I hate my mixed-race parents, and I'm not exaggerating when I say they ruined my education. When I started 6th grade, my mom insisted I attend the predominantly black middle school to connect with my roots. My dad demanded I go to the prestigious prep school in the white neighborhood for better opportunities. They fought for months. Their solution? Enroll me in both. Alternating days. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I went to King Middle School. Tuesdays and Thursdays I attended Westbrook Prep. They actually thought this was genius. I'd get the best of both worlds. It was hell. I couldn't make real friends anywhere because I was always missing inside jokes and group projects. Teachers at both schools thought I had chronic attendance issues. I was failing everything because I'd miss half the lessons for each subject. My mom would quiz me on Black history at King, while my dad obsessed over my Latin grades at Westbrook. The worst part? They made me dress differently for each school. King got my natural hair and hoodies. Westbrook required straightened hair and polo shirts. I was literally living two separate lives. Everything collapsed during parent-teacher conferences. Both schools scheduled them the same night. My parents split up. Mom went to King, dad to Westbrook. Both teachers said the same thing. I was failing because I was never there. That's when the schools found out. They called CPS. Turns out, splitting a kid between two schools without proper dual enrollment paperwork is educational neglect. I live with my grandmother now. She enrolled me in one school. Just one. My grades are finally improving, and last week I made my first real friend. Turns out consistency matters more than my parents' identity crisis. But let me tell you how bad it really got before CPS stepped in. Every Sunday night, I'd sit on my bedroom floor with two backpacks. The black Jansport for King, the navy LL Bean one for Westbrook. I'd have to remember which textbooks went where, which homework was due when, which version of myself I needed to be the next morning. I started keeping a color-coded calendar just to track which school I was attending each day. At King, there was this girl named Jasmine who tried to be my friend during the first week. She invited me to her birthday party on a Saturday. I was so excited. Finally, a real friend. But when I showed up, she barely recognized me. I'd come with my hair straightened from Westbrook Friday, and she'd only ever seen me with my natural curls at King. She actually asked if I was the same person. I spent the whole party trying to explain my situation, and she just looked at me like I was lying. After that, she stopped talking to me, started telling people I was fake, and trying to be white. At Westbrook, it was worse in a different way. There was a group project in English class that counted for 30% of our grade. My group had 4 other kids, and we were supposed to meet after school on Wednesdays to work on it. But Wednesdays were King days for me. I kept missing the meetings. I tried to explain to my group members, but they just thought I was making excuses. One kid, Brandon, told the teacher I wasn't participating, and she gave me a 0 for the collaboration portion. When I tried to explain about the 2 schools, she said, "That's not how enrollment works. You can't just attend school whenever you feel like it." Nobody believed me, and honestly, I don't blame them. It sounded insane. My mom would drop me off at King on Monday mornings with these pep talks about embracing my black identity. She'd say things like, "This is your culture, your heritage. Your dad doesn't understand, but I do. These are your people." It made me feel sick because she's white. She was literally telling me about my blackness while being the whitest person I knew. She'd researched everything, bought books about black hair care, learned about soul food, started saying things like "assay" and "my sister" to black women she didn't know. It was performative and embarrassing. Then on Tuesday mornings, my dad would drive me to Westbrook giving completely different speeches. Education is your way out. This school has connections, opportunities. You need to take advantage of every resource here.